In my time, I was known as a famous railway worker. I would both drive and build engines of all different types. I was a happy man. Whilst in my lab, I've been having the biggest conundrum of my life. Something insane happened, something I just can't explain, and I need to know the answer to. This all began back in 1944. A man called Wilbur Awdry visited the island of Sodor, sharing stories about its engines. But the engines had one thing that made them distinct from any other. "Morning, Awdry." "Morning, Thomas." The engines were alive. Now, no one knows how this happened, but ever since, the island of Sodor has become more of a tourist attraction each day, as all of its engines, at least, are alive somehow. Just don't understand it. How are engines on this island alive? As we can see, it's not just limited to that blue tank engine. We also have an A4 that's alive. We have all of these engines. In fact, Sodor even has its very own steam tram, a class of engine we all thought would be dead very soon. Oh my god, this island baffles me so much. I need to figure out the mysteries. So, what I'm gonna do is buy a ticket to Sodor, and I'm gonna go and search every inch of the island to figure out what's going on here and how these engines are alive. I finally made it to the island. Now all I had to do was wait for the express engine. I'm coming, just, it was a little hard at the yard, okay? I just had some difficulties. New policy. I'm sorry. It's just hard because, plus this box of churros is going to the same place I am, so I might as well just deliver it there. Everyone was able to get in, but me. Because I noticed something. Mr. Express Engine, there's no more room in the carriages. Of course, this is what I get for having an engine. This is what I get for having my express coaches being mended. So I had to borrow some of the other coaches. I don't know what to tell you, man. I guess you're gonna have to wait for the next train. Can I just get in the van instead? I don't see any harm in that. Go right ahead. And I did. So, the express engine hurried off. So, there the express engine puffed off. Puffing through the mountainside. I even got to see a freight train roll by. Sadly for Gordon, though, a signalman was falling asleep, and, without realizing it, put Gordon on the wrong side of the wrong direction. Once Gordon entered the area, he was completely confused. This isn't where I was meant to be. Where even am I? Right there was an old abandoned shed. And to him, buffers. God dang it. God damn it. I now need to go back. Oh, the indignity. Topham's gonna have my tender for this. But as Gordon was carrying along, the couplings on my thing snapped. Gordon didn't realize that the van came loose and was falling through. Even went through the magic buffers. The place I was traveling through was so surreal and, how you say it, magical. Well, I didn't know where I was. I didn't know what was going on. All I knew was that I was doomed. Until a magic engine came along. Wait. The magic of this engine was beautiful. She brought me back to Sodor using what she called gold dust. Now that I knew the secret of how the engines worked, what I needed to do now is get the gold dust and use it to work other engines that I want to see come to life. If I could figure out how to use it, I could become a millionaire. But I do need some way of getting it. I think the only way I could sneak in is with another engine.